From the BBC World Service, in association with ABC and All India Radio, this is Stumped.
Hello and welcome to Stumped, your intercontinental hit of news, features and debate from the quirky world of cricket. I'm Eleanor Oldroyd. I'm in Manchester ahead of the second test between England and South Africa. England needing to win to try and stay in this series after they were blown away by South Africa's brilliant pace attack at Lord's in a game which finished in, well, it was less than 2 days playing time in total. So England looking to improve matters over the next few days.
Hello, it's Jim Maxwell for the ABC here in Sydney, and we're looking forward to seeing South Africa in Australia in about 6 months' time. But in the interim, it's probably a bit of a secret to a lot of people around the world, but Australia at the moment is playing Zimbabwe in some white ball stuff up in the Northern Territory, Queensland, somewhere up there. But I think for most Aussies, it's the football season, Aussie rules, rugby league in particular, that matters. So if you can find it, you'll probably see some scores. But we're about a month away from the start of the real cricket season down under.
And I'm Sunil Gupta for All India Radio here in New Delhi. And of course, the Asia Cup is imminent. It's upon us. And the big game, India-Pakistan, a slightly muted feeling about that after what happened last time. But actually, what I'm glad to say is that it's not just cricket that's dominating the headlines here. There's a lot of badminton going on because the Worlds that's happening. And as you know, India for the first time ever won the Thomas Cup a couple of months ago. Did very well in the Commonwealth Games in badminton. Really, there are other games coming up as well, which is good to see in a country like India, which has been so cricket dominant over the past so many years. But still, yes, the Asia Cup's going to be on, and people are going to be tuned in Sunday evening here, this part of the world, for the big India-Pakistan game.
Well, great to see you both, Sunil and Jim. We are with you for the next half hour, and we are going to start with the Asia Cup. It's the 15th edition of the Asia Cup. It begins this weekend. The United Arab Emirates hosting the tournament after it was switched from Sri Lanka due to political and economic unrest in that country. With the T20 World Cup just 2 months away, the competition will be played in the T20 format to allow the likes of India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Pakistan to hone their skills. And I'm delighted to say that one of the stars of the Pakistan white ball team joins us now. It's their vice-captain, Shadab Khan. Shadab, welcome to Stumped. All the preparations have been done, so how are you feeling ahead of the start of the Asia Cup?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, very good. We haven't played much T20 cricket after the World Cup, but still we play white ball cricket, ODIs, we play a lot. So we just coming back from the Netherlands playing out ODI series. Good preparation for Asia Cup, and we are ready to go.
Pakistan have won the Asia Cup twice, but only twice. It is always a difficult task to win a tournament. You've got a lot of games, but are you feeling confident? Would it be a disappointment if you don't win your third this time?
Definitely. Like every team coming to the tournament, they're just looking for the win. So we are the same, and we try to do our best, and we don't worry about the result because the result is not our hand. We will give our 100% effort in the ground, and result we don't bother because especially this tournament is a very good preparation for us for the World Cup, because you know that after 2 months we have a World Cups. So that's why I think it's very good preparation for our team.
Shadab bhai, this is Sunil. Assalamu alaikum. Your first match is against India. And as you know, India has won the Asia Cup 7 times. Pakistan was only won twice, as you know. But do you think after what happened in the World Cup in Dubai last year, that fantastic win that you had, do you think that India is still the favourites to win now that there's big changes in the team and you're missing Shaheen Afridi as well?
I'm not talking
it's a tough
favorite,
question.
but it's a tough question. But because it's a short format and like you don't have a favorites a lot, because in this, especially in this format, if some teams start well and you don't have a time to catch it up, big teams as well. So it's very difficult to say our favorite teams. Yeah, definitely India has a strong team. They've won already a lot. Asia Cup 7 times, and I think for every team, they mostly take a preparation tournament, but definitely they wanted to win as well. So everyone wanted to win, but mostly every team wanted to prepare a preparation tournament, take a preparation tournament because World Cup is coming after 2 months. So every team wanted to take a proper balance to the World Cup. So. For us as well, we wanted to win it, but mostly it's a preparation tournament for us as well.
So you did play the earlier Asia Cup in 2018.
Yeah.
That was 4 years ago. But so much has happened to you personally, Shadab, in the interim 4 years. But you're still only 23. I mean, can you imagine? So you must have been
Yeah.
very young when you played that. So what does it mean to you? I mean, through these 4 years, starting so early, to represent your country, not just on this stage, but on the international stage?
It's proud moment because I started in a young age. I was 18. We won the champion trophy that time, 2017. I was there as well. So it's proud moment, and when you represent your country in anything, like is the bigger dream you were thinking about before starting cricket or anything. So it's our dream, my dream come. So I done it. I didn't perform. I was injured in last time Asia Cup. I play maybe 1-2 games, but I get injured. But after that, it's changed a lot. I become a captain in franchise cricket, vice captain for Pakistan team. So it's changed a lot. My transformation to the all-rounder. So it's happening a lot, and I'm thankful, Alhamdulillah, for Allah, because we don't have anything. Just Allah give us everything, and we just try to maximize it.
What are your plans for the future, Shadab? After the Asia Cup, you said the World Cup is coming up. How do you see your future going out, both in white ball cricket and maybe red ball cricket?
Yeah, I just think about the white ball cricket because I'm not playing a red ball cricket yet. So I just focusing on white ball so far because our series is after the World Cup a red ball. So I'm just focusing on a white ball. So my future plan definitely every player wanted to perform for the country, and same for me as well because I'm vice captain. I'm senior bowler of spin bowling. So a little bit more pressure you get it, but as a professional you have to perform on a pressure situation, and especially now UE condition helps spinner. So it's big role our spinner as well. So we have to perform here as well, and in World Cup also. So like preparation, I tell you before as well, this tournament is very good for preparation for a World Cup because after the World Cup 2021, we haven't played a lot of cricket, T20 cricket especially. So it's good for us to see and make a better combination for a World Cup.
Shadab, Jim Maxwell here in Sydney. I believe that when you met the former Netherlands goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar, you likened your captain, Babar Azam, to a footballer. Just tell us a bit more about that.
Because he's too good. So I don't know that time. I just imagine it because two are legend of the football, and now Babar, mashallah, he's too good. He's performing everywhere. So he's cool, calm like a Messi, and sometimes he's aggressive like a Ronaldo. So I get a mixture of both.
What was the name? What did you call him?
To Babar.
Yeah.
His nickname is Bobby. I just call him Bobby, but still, because we go to football grounds, so that's why I don't know about. So I just tell the mixture of the both Ronaldo and Messi.
Bobby seems to be breaking records everywhere. Top of the ICC white ball batting rankings. Where does he rank for you across all three formats? Is he the best batsman in the world?
And now is by far in all three formats because he's performing everywhere in every format in every condition. So now it was a Virat Kohli, but now I think is Babar Azam. He is too good. He's like Virat Kohli have little bit of bad patch, but still is a not bad patch because he's performing. He's scoring 50s, but still because he's too good a player to not score 100. So that's why is everyone thinking about he's in a bad patch. But I think he's still scoring a 50. So he's still averages a 50, 55. But still he didn't score 100. That's why we're thinking he's a bad patch. But Babar Azam for me now is by far the best player in the world.
I should say, Shadab, that from where I'm sitting at Old Trafford Cricket Club, I can almost see Old Trafford Football Club. So have you managed to come to Manchester and play and go to Old Trafford and watch football here?
I never, but I will. I wanted to. I was there, but that time season is finished, so that's why I didn't go. But the next time, hopefully, I will go there and see the Babar there, like Cristiano.
Listen, we'll see if they want to sign him up instead of Cristiano Ronaldo. We should say that obviously you're very focused on the Asia Cup at the moment, but then that's followed by England visiting Pakistan for the first time in 17 years and touring in your country as well. And I know the excitement that Australia created when they were over there recently. So how much does it mean to you and to the people of Pakistan to have England touring over there?
Yeah, it's great because, after 17 years they're coming, and after the Australia series, you guys know that how our fans are excited and they wanted to just see the players, best player in the world. They wanted to see them because after the 2010 no one came, and now it's starting again. So our fans didn't see a best player in the world, and they just want to see them. Everyone, they don't know, they doesn't matter about the results, still they're supporting the players. They are not supporting Pakistan that time because they are so excited and they love the cricket a lot, and they wanted to see the best player in the world. And England have a best players, and they wanted to see them. They are very excited. I think our tickets will be finished in an hour if they started, because they wanted to see everyone in Pakistan, cricket in our blood. So everyone wanted to see them.
I know people here are very, very excited to be playing you in Pakistan as well, and really looking forward to it. But we should say good luck, Shadab, in the Asia Cup first and foremost. Thank you so much for joining us on Stumped as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, that was great, wasn't it, talking to the Pakistan vice-captain, Shadab Khan. Sunil, I just wonder, from where you are in India, what the expectation is of India in the Asia Cup. I mean, where does it stand in importance? And obviously the fact that they get to play Pakistan certainly a couple of times, maybe even 3 times if they both get to the final.
Yes. Well, you know what happened the last time India played Pakistan, and that was in the UAE as well. So I think there will be memories of differing hues on both sides. Beg your pardon. That 10-wicket mauling that Pakistan gave India in the T20 international. I think a few things have changed. I think, though, India have always beaten Pakistan in the World Cups. We're not talking about Champions Trophy and so on and so forth. And in fact, a lot of the advertising used to be extremely bombastic and jingoistic about it. That's now been toned down because I think they recognize that Pakistan is a very good team. I think everybody recognizes that the bowling that they have, the batting especially, we've been talking about Babar Azam. I think he's well respected here, especially amongst the cricketers. So I think it's all muted now. I think a lot of the media coverage and the talk is not so much about the Asia Cup as Asia Cup, but as Shadab was saying, as a precursor to the World Cup in terms of team selection, the Virat Kohli conundrum. I mean, that keeps popping up. I mean, it popped up when he was speaking, so it's popping up because he has been, you can call it a rough patch, a lean patch, but his test average has come down under 50. Now, when that happens to who is supposed to be the best batsman in the world, and now he's going to play T20s, is that going to be the right thing for him? Should he be relooking at his career? So there are all these questions going on. We know that Bumrah is not playing. Dravid has just been diagnosed with COVID, so he might not be there. We might have Lakshman as the coach. So there are a lot of moving parts, if I might say so, right now in the Indian side. But yes, I think people are looking forward to the India-Pakistan game. That always happens because there are so few of them that take place. And also to see a lot of the new talent beg your pardon, the talent that comes up, especially through the IPL and the white ball game, how they're going to perform against somebody like Pakistan. And Sri Lanka, you can't discount them because they've really been to as well, the last few months. So I think it's not so much the Asia Cup, but everything else around it. That is really what people are talking about here.
And Babar Azam, Jim, he is a global superstar by any stretch, by any definition in cricket terms. And, the fact that he's multi-format as well, that he can play white ball cricket and red ball cricket and be destructive in both. How do you rate him alongside the multi-format players, if you like, the kind of your Joe Roots, your Virat Kohlis, as Sunil was mentioning? I
think Shadab's right, although he's obviously got a slight bias, I suppose, when he talks about it. But I think it's honestly the situation, particularly in the subcontinent, the way he played against Australia in some test matches, the way he plays in all forms of cricket. He's one of the most attractive, dominant batsmen in form in the world at the moment. And across all three formats, I'd agree with Shadab that he is number one. So I'm looking forward to, if we can see it in Australia, watching him, because he's the kind of player who can so dominate the opposition that he gives them the confidence to press on for something strong. And Pakistan, as Sunil's mentioned, I think they enjoy playing against India. Perhaps kind of in the back of their mind making a point that, you've got to recognise us. You don't let us play in your IPL, so we're going to show you up when we can. So I think that might be in the back of their mind as well.
I have to say that being at Old Trafford always reminds me of the India-Pakistan game in the World Cup here in 2019, and the unbelievable atmosphere that was created by the many India and Pakistan fans here in this country. But anyway, looking forward to the Asia Cup. All gets underway this weekend. Well, that's all we've got time for on this week's Stumped. So I will say thank you to Jim Maxwell and Sunil Gupta. Lovely to see you both, and join us again next time. Bye-bye for now.
From the BBC World Service, in association with ABC and All India Radio, this is Stumped.